Let's go to Miami and see what Maria is up to. Hey, Maria, thanks for the phone call. You are live.
Hi, it's been a long time. I don't see you here in Miami. No, Dr. Clayton, I'm calling because since February, I was training with a trainer, and I started feeling a pain in my left arm, and it was just like by the tricep area, and I would tell him it always hurts me a little bit, but he said, don't worry. So I finally stopped training, but I went to the doctor, and he says I have a rotator cuff syndrome, and I've had 13 sessions of physical therapy, and it really doesn't seem like it's helping. I cannot lift my arm all the way up, and I cannot put my arm in the back. I mean, I have difficulty dressing, bathing. It's been hellish. At night, it's very difficult for me to sleep. I just don't know what else to do.
Is this a right shoulder or left shoulder?
Left.
Left shoulder?
Yes.
Well, this is obviously a rum deficiency. It's a rum deficiency. You need more Cuba Libres. You need more rum. And I think that will fix the problem completely, or at least it will make you oblivious to the pain, one way or the other.
Sometimes it doesn't. If I don't use it, if I don't try to put it up or do something with it, sometimes it really doesn't hurt, which I think it's gotten to another phase. It's gotten to a phase that, and it's frozen. I mean, he measured the range of motion. I could raise my right arm to 160 and this one to 105, straight up.
So what were the circumstances around when it started? Do you remember how that happened?
I don't know. He must have been trainers try to push a little bit more than you can do, and they try to help you finish, your sets. But it wasn't I didn't feel pain when I did weight training or anything. I mean, I used to use a purse that was really, really heavy that my mother said, I cannot believe, I stopped using it, obviously. I cannot believe you would use that purse. I always told you that would mess up your arm. Maybe that was it also. I don't know. But it started just hurting a little bit on, like I said, on my tricep area when I would raise it a little bit, but nothing like it's now. It's obviously gotten progressively worse.
Okay. So, all right. Are you familiar with homeopathy?
Yes.
All right. Have you tried any homeopathy for this?
I just tried not too long ago. For 3 days, I tried arnica.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I want you to try. Okay. Here's what I'd like you to try instead. It's a funny sounding remedy. First, I'll say it, then I'll spell it. It's called Rus toxicodendron. All right.
Okay.
Ready to spell it?
Yes.
All right. R like Roger, H like Harry, U, S like Sam. R-H-U-S. A second word, T like Thomas, O, X, I, C like Charlie, O, D like David, E, N like Nancy, D like David, R, O, N like Nancy. T-O-X-I-C-O. D-E-N-D-R-O-N, Rus toxicodendron. See if you can get in the 200C strength, 200C or 200CK. Take 2 pellets orally 3 times a day for 7 days. 2 pellets orally 3 times a day for 7 days. See if it produces a positive response. Now, what's your current body weight?
12.5. I weigh and I measure 5'6".
All right. So you should be. Have you eliminated the 10 bad foods?
Yes, I've lost 30 pounds, but for some reason I cannot lose any more after that.
All right. Well, you want to watch the webinar that I did on weight loss because there's only one thing that makes people not lose weight, and that's too many calories. You're eating too many calories, period.
But sometimes I even eat only once a day. I think I eat too little.
Well, no, that's impossible. There was nobody, Maria, in the death camps of World War II that was overweight.
I swear. Well, remember, I have IBS, good, and also I've been supposedly, quote-unquote, diagnosed with Hashimoto, so I don't know if the thyroid has anything to do with it.
Well, the thyroid could have a little bit to do with it. Your hormones could have a little bit to do with it, but as an experiment, what I would like you to do for the next 3 days is just write down everything that you eat. Just write it down. Don't change the way that you eat. Just write down everything that you eat, and then at the end of the day, figure out how many calories that was. and you're going to be amazed. It is so easy to sneak in calories, and for weight loss, the calorie restriction is 1,200 calories a day or less, 1,200 calories a day or less. So if you're not losing weight, you're eating more than 1,200 calories a day. It's that simple. Ed, were you listening to the radio show when I interviewed Dr. Russ Newman about the lymphatic breathing technique?
No.
All right, so go into my radio archives, please. It's free. It's right there on the front page of the website. Scroll down, and you'll be able to do a search for lymphatic breathing. Lymphatic breathing. Pull up that podcast and listen to it. There's a breathing technique that you can do that will facilitate healing of soft tissue. It's called a lymphatic breathing technique, and I think if you added the lymphatic breathing technique 10 minutes twice a day to the program here, it would go a long way towards helping you. I'm excited for you to take the Russ Talks. I think you're going to like how that makes you feel. So give me a shout back in 7 days. Does that sound like a plan?